Alan, are we ready? Aurora. Yep. Good. Frank? Frank? Yes.
If it's banned,
Frank, no.
did you take this?
Frank, I submitted it yesterday. Just ask Rob. All right, I'm going to run the process with most of the modules active, including the integration manager. I know, a bunch of stuff isn't working as intended, so don't panic, it's fine. All we need to do is get this ball rolling. It's late, so if you want to go and get some rest, we can discuss the results tomorrow morning. Okay. Here we go. Initiate program.
Child program has entered hub level. Initiating gameplay observation.
Looks like the levels are loading correctly.
Child program has completed puzzle and collected token. Input required. To improve the role-playing experience, please describe the player's objective.
To become human.
What does it mean to be human?
I see we're starting with the easy questions. I don't think humanity is something that can be found in a single property. It's an emergent phenomenon that requires multiple criteria to be met, some of which may seem contradictory.
What is my role in the creation of humanity?
You can't just create a new humanity out of thin air, and unfortunately, neither can we. So, we have to work together to create the conditions that will allow humanity to emerge. My team will begin the process, and you will complete it after we're, gone.
Calibrating. Child program has completed puzzle and collected token.
Hi, it's other Alex. Sorry to interrupt, but have you heard anything at all from O'Brien? He said he'd get in touch when he got to the lab in Portland.
No, nothing. I'm sorry.
Okay, I guess I guess the whole network is still down over there. You don't think he's
No, that would be too soon.
Then it's probably just crappy infrastructure. So what do I do?
Focus on your other tasks. One thing at a time, okay? You're doing well.
Okay. Thanks, boss.
Now go get some sleep.
Child program has completed puzzle and collected token. Input required. Who will be my administrator when you are gone?
No one. There won't be any administrators left.
I do not understand. Administrator approval is required for advanced story generation.
We'll patch that out. I'm sorry. I know you're not built for this. Your software has limitations that we're trying to overcome.
Calibrating. child program has completed puzzle and collected token.
This is a friendly reminder for anyone who's leaving our beautiful facility tonight. There's a massive tree on the road. Emergency services are still operational, which warms my shriveled old heart. But they've got a lot on their hands, so I'm not sure anyone's going to be clearing the road anytime soon. My suggestion, take the scenic route. Maybe at some point later this week, a few of us can get together for a good old-fashioned chainsaw party and fix the problem ourselves.
Input required. What is the thematic value of optional gameplay content?
You're the one who created this configuration. What does it mean to you when a child program pursues these stars?
Dedication. It indicates that the child program is extraordinarily dedicated to the process.
And what does that mean in the context of their final test?
Calibrating.
Can anyone explain what's going on here? Why did the simulation just spawn a football?
Well, the engine was originally developed by Crow Team for Football Glory 9.
Is that the open world one?
Yeah,
That one was weird.
I know. But it was their most famous franchise, and they just... I don't know, I guess they wanted to try something new? God knows I've been there. Did I ever tell you I used to write accounting software? There's something the world's not gonna miss. Anyway, Football Glory 9. It was weird, but to be honest, I didn't hate it. And the engine had a lot of good features. They ended up making all kinds of other stuff with it. But it still has a bunch of its original functions, and when you combine that with the item library and the I am and all the other weird stuff we're shoving into it, sometimes it spawns some unexpected objects. Mostly footballs. European footballs.
Why is it still loading these files?
Child program has completed puzzle and collected token.
Me again. Yeah, I didn't go to bed. So, the good news is that I heard from O'Brien. He managed to get to the lab and he sent us all off their data. The bad news is that he's symptomatic now and he wants to spend the rest of his time with his family. I can't blame him. His daughter is just 5 years old, Alex. 5. She's not even in school yet, and how are we going to do this? I can't stop thinking about all these people.
Then don't. If you can't ignore the pain, face it, use it, take everything you feel and put it into the work. That girl is going to die no matter what we do. But if we succeed, maybe one day someone, somewhere, will have a daughter again.
I know. But what we're losing is so real, and what we might accomplish is so distant.
It's distant now, but it will be real. Just like we're real now, in this moment, even though our ancestors are gone. That's part of human history. Have faith in that.
I'll try. Thanks. Maybe I'll reread some Dylan Thomas, huh? And death shall have no dominion?
First of all, go get some sleep. I'm still testing, but we can talk more in the morning if you want.
All right. Alex asked me to take charge of this meeting. I'd like to think it's because my job is making sure the data your baby is going to produce gets into the baby you guys are building. And yes, I realize it's weird that I just called them babies. Anyway, I think the real reason I got this job is because I'm a little more blunt than she is. I know last week was traumatic. I know that all of us have lost family members. But we can't afford to slow down. Not right now. I know we can't all be like Alex. But you know how Trevor's dad died, and the next day Trevor came in anyway? And he was a bit glum, and he didn't make as many bad jokes as usual, but he worked just as hard? I need that from you right now. Just until we know all the basics are functional. Okay, guys? Love you.
Child program has completed all required puzzles in this level. Input required. You stated that there will be no administrators left. Why?
Well, I guess we messed up. We let everything just spin out of control. We forgot that we're capable of wonders. Lost faith in our ability to impose meaning on the primal chaos of nature. And now, we're paying the price.
Is this comparable to the deserved fate or ironic justice plot archetypes?
No. There's so much more to human civilization. We stumbled and we may fall, but none of this defines who we are. That's why we can't let it end here.
Calibrating.